Going.
Ladies,
Yes.
do you think stereotypes destroy society? Destroy our society?
Definitely. I can't think. Definitely.
Why is that?
In what way? There's stereotypes about everyone, like men, women, like race, religion, everything. Hello. And like,
Is it a bad thing?
Sometimes it's a bad thing. Sometimes it's a good thing. Like you have that whole stereotype that like. Some women. What is she talking about? I think there's two. Some women think that like men are trash.
Yeah.
Some men are trash, but not all men are trash.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? He's staring. Help.
Okay.
He's staring into my eyes. Yeah, there is a stereotype. Of course, there's a stereotype. Yeah, everyone.
But do you think it's bad though that
I
we
think there's
stereotype?
definitely bad stereotypes. Yeah, obviously.
It's not obvious because if it was obvious, we wouldn't be doing it. That's why you can't say obviously.
No, but I think obviously that it's bad that you stereotype. Like I don't stereotype anyone. I think you have to get to know them before you can even make a judgment about
Very
someone.
good. She's got some good points, guys. I hope you're taking that in. Okay.
Take it in.
Right. Do you think stereotypes destroy our society?
Yes. 100%.
Why so?
Well, stereotypes are lies. Stereotypes are very old ways of thinking. You know, stereotypes do come from a true place. That's why they're stereotypes. You know, it's not they didn't come out of the blue. But stereotypes, you know, they don't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Everyone's different.
So do you think it is quite negative having a stereotype?
100%.
Okay. Like that, would you agree?
I agree. No, I agree.
Do you think stereotypes destroy our society?
Definitely.
Why? How so?
Not so much.
Well, you look at stereotypes if it's like things like, I don't know, there's a
Not
mother
so
or
much.
a father who, I don't know, works for a particular company.
They can fuck up
You look
our
at-
lives.
Do you know what? You look at newspapers and stuff, the first thing they do is they think about, where's the mother work? Is she a housewife? It's stereotype even between blacks, Asians, Muslims, everything. There's stereotypes between all. There shouldn't be stereotypes. Stereotypes, what they do is they categorize people. They don't look at things like protected characteristics. They should look at that. But I think stereotyping is the wrong thing.
Do you think stereotypes destroy our society?
100%. I mean, there's proof every day, and like it's, you know, you see that there are men out there that treat women specifically like men, women, other men, specifically, or other women just specifically because of gender stereotypes, and like it's not because they're not subconsciously doing it. Well, some of them are. They think women or men have a place in the world and it's their specific place, but that shouldn't. That's old. That's super old.
I agree with all of it, but I also believe that stereotypes came into play for a reason, and there are no stereotypes that aren't stemmed from like a version of history or a version of reality.
It's true. I do agree with that.
So I don't think they're damaging our society now, but the damage is done. It's up to us, and as people, as we grow into the future world, what we decide to do with those
How
stereotypes.
to change it?
People might want to embrace the stereotypes of who they are and how they live, and that is up to them. Let them. If you don't agree with those stereotypes, then you don't. That's up to you. I think the damage is done. I think the damage is done. Do I think it's damaging as much now as it has? I don't think it is.
Okay.
Because I think now people are taking it into their own hands, and people have more of a voice of whether they want to give into their stereotype or not.
That's good.
A lot of the time, it's not for you to understand. It's not for you to understand, but it's for you to accept. And that applies for so many
Yeah,
things.
very good.
Whether or not your gender expression, your sexuality, or how you want a relationship, what you want from a relationship, it doesn't matter. It's just, it's your personal choice.
Yes.
Why so?
Because I think people have prejudice against stereotypes.
Pardon?
I think people have prejudice against stereotypes, and I think like people need to be more open-minded and not think of stereotypes.
That's good. Really like that. Really like that. Really
Yes!
like that. Do you see? Do you think stereotypes destroy society?
Yes and no.
Go on.
I think in certain aspects, I think stereotypes are true in certain aspects, but I think we shouldn't have beliefs based on stereotype. But in a way, it makes sense, doesn't it? It makes sense. So like for example, I think that sexuality is have beliefs on the sexuality. For example, I think gay people are perceived to sleep around and stuff like that.
Right.
I think that in today's society that is true. But in a way that we shouldn't judge people on that aspect.
Okay.
Yes or no?
That's how you feel?
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Yes.
How so?
Because, for instance, I'm gay, and if someone was to say a stereotypical gay is someone who's very loud, in your face, very abrupt, very rude, it's not the sense that we are gay. It's not at all. Like, we're just as much as anyone else in the whole society.
Like that. That's a very good point. That's a good one.
For close people-minded, yes.
Yeah? Why'd you say that?
Because people don't have, if those people, certain people don't have an open-minded mind, yes, people.
That's true, like that. Do you think you're attracted to a certain stereotype? For example, race, height. You are, yeah? Okay. Okay, you go for intelligent.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Intelligent as in a spiritual way.
Nice. She's deep. Do you think you're attracted to a certain stereotype? For example, race, height, physique.
I think, yeah. Not gonna lie, when someone asks me what my type is, it's a little bit close. When someone asks me what my type is, I say I don't have a type, because I don't. Like, if you look at all the people I've spoken to, they literally look so different.
So you don't have a type about height?
Different
No
height-wise.
height. So
most guys I chat to are shorter than me.
Absolutely amazing.
Ew. Most guys I talk to are usually shorter than me. I know a lot of girls go for taller guys, and I don't go for looks, height, race, anything.
Well, she ain't going for nothing. What do you actually look for, by the way? What is it then? Because you didn't.
No, because when you speak to someone, you have that sort of like attraction, and it's not just like face-to-face attraction, like what you look like. It's like deep down.
Personality.
Like you have the eye contact, it matters. The body language, it matters. The personality, the way you speak to someone, respect, like little things like that really matter.
Okay,
the
that's
camera
good.
guy's smiling.
That's
I'm
good.
saying
That's good.
things.
Yeah, you're saying good stuff.
No, not for me, because for me, I've dated a Jamaican guy, I've dated a Nigerian guy, I've dated Muslim, English.
Okay.
I don't have a stereotype. For me, it's a personality. Because,
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. Yourself, Bates?
You don't need to. You don't need to. You
I'm
can
just
be
gonna
honest.
I'm
Yeah,
just
be
gonna
honest. I would
Like,
really.
It's not like I think it's just the polarity or like the attraction towards a certain race. Like, I mean, for me, it was mainly like white men, blue eyes or green eyes. That's what I found like attractive for me. But it didn't mean that like I
You didn't find
go
the other
out
ones
with
attractive.
with other like
It's just the
Nigerian
preference,
men or like
yeah.
Asian men. I still done it, but like it's just my own physical attraction.
Yeah,
but I still look for a persona in that too.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, I always like to say you don't go into McDonald's and order the whole menu, do you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's
Right.
right. Yeah.
Okay.
You go for what? You go for your flavour, right?
Your flavour. Do you think you're attracted to a certain stereotype? For example, race, height, physique.
No.
No, not for you. What about for you?
Nah.
No. Okay. Like that. No. Okay. So do you think you're attracted to a certain stereotype in terms of race, height, body physique for a female? I mean, or maybe a male, I don't know if you're...
Well, no,
you
not
straight?
for me.
Oh, you straight?
I'm
Oh, okay. So it's for a female for you. Do you have a certain stereotype in terms of for a female? Race, height?
For me, personally, no.
So you don't mind what colour she is, what kind of body she has, you're looking just for her?
I don't look for a certain stereotype, no. But I'd say that it makes sense in your brain to say, I want her short, I want her tall. It's person to person, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not a bad thing to have personal
belief.
preference.
Yeah, I think that there's definitely beliefs.
Okay.
Black, white, Asian, I think there's definitely beliefs in certain aspects. I think that you have to say, listen, everybody has certain beliefs, but I think that if you're born in a certain aspect, I think if you're born in a white society, you're gonna want white people. But I think you have to say like,
okay, if it's not multicultural, if you're born in a multicultural society, you might be more open.
I think that it's good to have a multicultural opinion.
Like that.
Yeah,
good.
but I think that if you're born in a white society, you should have a multicultural opinion.
I like that. That's a very good point. Do you think you're attracted to a certain stereotype? For example, race, height, physique, body wise?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Not gonna lie, that's a problem still.
But and the thing is, although we do have stereotypes and it can be looked as bad, it's not generally a bad thing because, like I say, you don't go into McDonald's and order the whole menu. You
100%.
order what you feel like.
I mean, I feel like there's a distinction between stereotypes and types.
Yeah.
Stereotypes are seen as negative.
Yeah.
It's mostly negativity.
That's true.
You know, but type, it's not. It's like
not really a bad thing.
I like Chinese food.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
I like this kind of things. You know.
Okay. Do you think you're attracted to a certain stereotype? For example, race, height, physique?
Yes, yes I am.
Hey, fucking men. Who isn't? You have a type. And if you don't have a type, then
We all have a type, we all know what floats your boat. Like,
exactly.
but that doesn't come from anything negative. In fact, it actually comes from positive. So for
You
me,
appreciate whatever
my
your
type,
may be.
I have a type based off of just the type of life that I've had to live. I go for other people who have had to live a similar pattern.
Right, so yours isn't more in terms of aesthetically, yours is more of experience.
It's more of an emotional thing. You know? I can't have someone who's necessarily had all sun and rainbows for their whole life because I haven't. So I can't put myself in the shoes of someone who has had sun and rainbows forever. I have to have someone who knows what the fuck the real world is like.
Good point.
Because we live a life that is not easy. So we need someone who's going to step forward and say, we recognize your life isn't easy. We can relate to that.
Particularly
Now
us
let's
from
be
our
better.
community. This may not be everybody, but from our community, especially from the queer community,
Yeah.
and from some of you out there probably from our community as well. We lead a harder life than most people might live, and we have to experience things from a younger age, really learn to just be a rock for yourself and to rely on yourself and things.
So yes, I have a type, but that doesn't mean that it's a negative thing.
Okay,
It's
so
actually
then-
a much more positive.
You should never be ashamed.
It doesn't mean I look down on the
No. It never is, because I mean, if you don't like cheese, does it mean that cheese is bad? It doesn't. Do you see what I mean? It's all in the
If you don't wear
preference.
jeans,
Some
and you say
people
you
love
don't like
jeans.
Exactly.
Are jeans bad? No, it's preference, it's personal preference. Everyone has personal preference, and it doesn't mean nothing.
That's very
Don't
true.
mean shit.
Very true.